Okay, guys, so today we're going to be doing What If Deku Had the Puppeteer's Powers, Part 1. I'm really excited for this one, so let's get straight into the motherfucking video, bitch. Okay? God. Anyway, Deku was born, he was still quirkless and everything. He went to go to a quirk doctor. The quirk doctor said that he's quirkless and that he'll never have a quirk. Deku was next day, and let's say that one day after, everybody was saying what the quirks was and everything, and was saying their name in quirks. Deku said what his quirk was and everything, and yeah, Deku got bullied, and eventually he stopped thinking of Bakugo as a friend, and he started hating Bakugo and everything. Let's say that Deku was about 7 at this time, so let's say that the puppeteer was controlling somebody. Also, by the way, other creepypastas exist. I'm only gonna say that the only creepypastas that exist are um the only creepypastas that exist are only everybody, or only the the thing. I forgot what their name was. Anyway, basically everybody in that one in Slenderman's group and everything who lists are Slenderman and everything. So yeah, there's only people that actually exist. Also, Jane exists. I mean, Jane the Killer also exists. So yeah, forgot to mention it. I didn't forget to mention. Damn it, fuck. Anyway, I don't know why I said that. Anyway, yeah. Until let's see that the puppeteer noticed Deku, so he instantly went to there. Let's say that let's say that he just possessed some paper. I mean that he was just possessed a rock or something. I mean that he just possessed like a pencil that was in the classroom, and he saw him bullying him, and he saw how bad Deku hated him, and that he wants to kill Bakugo. So he possessed Deku, but I mean he didn't possess he possessed Deku, but he saw his anger was far greater than his own. So instead of just possessing Deku and taking over his body and controlling his life, he just gave Deku all his powers. So Deku unlocked this. His skin started to turn gray. Everybody was wondering what was happening. His hair. Let's say that Deku also say that Deku didn't have dark green hair. He just had black hair, like in a picture that was long. So yeah. All I see is his eyes start to glow this red, and once where the white in his eyes were, this orangish. There's just this orange, and his pupils are glowing yellow. And Bakugo thought this was his quirk, and he started to get a little bit scared. But then he noticed it was gold, so there's nothing to be afraid of. Then he started attack. He tried to attack Deku. Deku instantly ran up to him, punched him, and sent Bakugo flying into multiple walls. Everybody also said Deku. Actually, no, yeah, I'm about to say he. I said I'm about to say that Deku was actually grew in size too, but nah. And they say that and they say that they call it the heroes and everything, and they thought it's a villain disguising himself as a kid. So they started attacking Deku and everything, but Deku just taking control of their bodies, using his strings and everything. I just noticed that one in front of his nose, I mean a little bit up above his nose, looks like a shoestring. Anyway, yeah, they start attacking Deku, but Deku just keeps taking control of their bodies. Everybody's saying, "What is this villain quirk and everything?" And they trying to attack him. Whenever they did land a sneak attack, though, Deku sensed this, so he immediately just possessed their bodies. I mean, yeah, he possessed their bodies and everything, and made them start attacking other heroes. Looks like Edge Shot noticed this, so he came in with a sneak attack Deku wouldn't expect. But when this happened, Deku just he just punched Edge Shot, and Edge Shot went flying, and there was this really big shockwave. I mean, there was a bunch of big shockwaves. So he said Deku was so strong that he also broke the sound barrier and everything. So a lot of people were scared of this villain, and All Might, until the point where Endeavor came, and Endeavor's body got controlled, and he started using Endeavor against All Might. And let's say that he noticed that he was doing this, so he stopped, and all the yellow strings stopped, but his face was still yellow. I mean, his face was still green. I said green, my bad. His face was still gray, it was gray, and his eyes were still like that. But I don't want Deku's teeth to look like that, because that's just hella weird. Like his eyes, that's cool, but his teeth, that's just hella fucking weird, bruh. So yeah, so I'm gonna give Deku like a couple more powers. He can also. This isn't one of his one of Puppeteer's abilities, but I'm gonna give it to Deku. He also has a regeneration factor, about to the extent of about to the extent of uh, about to the extent of Deadpool in the movie. Not the not I'm about to say manga, my bad. Not in the comics, but Deadpool in the movie. See. So yeah. Let's say that they started they kept attacking Deku. Deku didn't want this to happen, so he let's say that anybody Deku already mind control, he could mind control them again. So there, so yeah, Deku made Endeavor and All Might fight, and All Might was getting burned and everything, was about to get burned alive. But Deku stopped because he knew like that's what he was doing to All Might, and All Might tried to attack him. Deku dodged this, and he knew that All Might was trying to kill him, so he punched All Might, sent him flying into a lot of buildings, and it knocked All Might out, and everybody. So, oh fuck, this villain won. So they all start running. Deku would start crying and everything, and a lot of people were noticing, and he was like, oh, maybe he's just trying to fool us. But then they notice, but they know that Deku's actually just a kid. So like yeah, but they had to make him pay for his crime, so they didn't know what to do. So they decided to just fuck. They decided to take Deku under custody and everything. He didn't have to go to jail, but instead he had to go to UA, and Nezu offered him his proposal, but Deku didn't want to since they literally kidnapped, basically took him away from his parents, even though what he did was kind of illegal. But then again, but then again, he was getting hella bullied by Bakugo and everything. So yeah, he said no. So they told him that if he doesn't, he's going to go to jail. Deku says that he doesn't want to, so he says join. Deku still doesn't reply. So they said so. Nezu gets All Might in there. I mean, actually no. Nezu gets Aizawa in there to cancel Deku's quirk. But Deku, what he has really isn't a quirk. It's a power. Also, keep imposters. Also, this is the only puppeteer. This is puppeteer, basically, and he gave Deku his powers, but Deku could also turn into this like spirit slash intangible form, like Danny, but not really. He mostly just turns like not really invisible. You can like still see him, but you can like see through him and everything. So yeah, because if you don't know, puppeteer is literally a spirit who likes fucking anger and revenge. So yeah, that happens, and yeah, so Aizawa starts to, but he realizes, so Deku starts to get pissed, and his eyes start to glow even more yellow, and he was wondering why did and Aizawa get so scared. Then all of a sudden they see all these strings come out, so they tell Aizawa to dodge, but Aizawa doesn't notice this in time, but he doesn't notice in time, so he just instead he makes his robe. Aizawa didn't have his robe by this time. So yeah. So he gets controlled by Izuku. Izuku cancels Nezu's quirk. He tries to cancel Nezu's quirk, but Nezu has a fucking mutant quirk, mate. So yeah, can't cancel someone who's little as fuck, who's littler than a midget. Also, not only that, they have a mutant quirk, nigga. You can't Aizawa can't cancel those type of quirks. So yeah, mate. And yeah. He took over Aizawa. He made Aizawa start fighting him and everything. And yeah, he escaped. Also, that was going to be a... Huh. Actually, actually, no. Nah. He actually joined UA because they also say that they threatened his bomb, which he doesn't want anything better to happen to her. Because she also treated... but he really didn't care about her. Shouldn't see... Actually, no, yeah. He didn't care about... Damn it. Forget what I said. They threatened his mom and everything, and he really doesn't care because of how bad she treated him for it. not having a quirk and everything. And yeah. Also, Deku also, he still lived there with his mom, but his mom abused him and everything. So yeah, he hated his mom, Bakugo, and yeah, mate. I don't know why I said that. Don't mind that. Anyway, yeah, he hated Bakugo and everybody and shiz. So yeah. By the way, he also killed a lot of heroes. And all for one was really intrigued by this. By the time Deku was still only 7, and they finally managed to cover him and everything, and the news records him defeating All Might. And I was wondering, what the hell is this kid's quirk? So all for one was really intrigued by this. How did the hell did this kid one shot All Might? And I was wondering, did All Might go easy on him? Did All Might underestimate him? Well, was this kid just that strong? And yeah, Deku joined UA because they threatened to see that Deku actually he 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 after he scored he didn't go back to he went back to his house and everything. He got beat by Inko and everything, saying that he's trash and everything, that he shouldn't exist. Neither there's quirkless people and everything. Then let's say that he escaped through the window. So he's not that strong, but he's like pretty buff. He's about Deku in the canon buff. So yeah. Also, he's only 7 at this time. So yeah, it's kind of weird, but anyway. Yeah, he's about that buff, and yeah. Oh, what did they? Yeah, but then they threatened to kill the person that take care of him. So let's say that let's say that his name, her name, or was oh fuck, okay, her name was Shiho, and actually no, her name was her name was Yuki, and she took care of him and everything, and yeah, and she mostly she like took him back to her place. Okay, that's I'm kind of making that. I'm making that sound a whole thoughts a bit wrong. I don't even know why the fuck I was about to say. Lord, forgot. Anyway, yeah. And also that she like kind of took care of Deku, but so Deku like she like was like she's the only person who ever showed Deku kindness and everything. Also say that the doctor tried to kill him, but Deku, but the I'll say that Deku did have a quirk, and this quirk was basically the ability to control. Basically, he can control Basically, he could like control colors. So yeah. But actually not. Let's say that yeah, Deku like went into like that state where that actually yeah he has the ability. Actually no he let's say that Deku has the ability. I mean, he has telekinesis, but a stronger version. But he also power of what the hell was his name? Puppeteer is actually telekinesis. So he didn't get this from he just got an even stronger version from Puppeteer. So yeah, he's about like Tatsumaki level if he uses his telekinesis, which he doesn't know how to use. He's never successfully used it unless he's like in danger. So yeah. And like he joined UA because he doesn't want Yuki to get hurt. Let's say Yuki's about like 20s, right? Actually, let's say that she's about like that she's like she's a teenager or something. She's like 15 or 16 or something. So he doesn't want her to get hurt. So he joins UA. He lives there. They make a house. They make a house for him to live. I mean, a dorm slash house slash apartment slash whatever the fuck you want to call it. And he lives there for about. Uh, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. He lives there for his 7 more years. I don't know why I couldn't do that math. That was quick math. That's simple math. But anyway, yeah. He That's when he trains there. He knows how to use his quirk and everything. Quirk he mostly only uses though is he doesn't use the strings because he doesn't use the strings because they told him not to use the strings because people will get reminded of what happened of that incident. Let's say that Ingenium died that day, so he didn't want to get revenge for the person who did that to him. Who did that to his brother. So yeah. Sorry, I keep saying it. So yeah, so many times, but yeah. Fuck, I just said it again. Fuck, damn it, I didn't mean to say that. I said say that. Anyway, Deku mostly only uses his telekinesis, his super strength, super speed, and yeah, the entrance exam starts. They ask what school does Deku want to go to. They don't ask what school Deku has to go to. Mm, mm. And Deku says that he wants. They ask him because the contract's already been over, and he says that he wants to go there. A lot of people are surprised by this. Let's say that him and Aizawa got like a father and son bond and everything. And yeah. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Fuck. I was about to give a shout out to this one YouTuber. Whose name's Coke on Discord. But I forgot what his YouTuber name was. Oh fuck. Shit. Anyway, I forgot what his YouTube channel was called. Anyway, I forgot what his YouTube channel was called. Anyway, it's what if just look up what if Deku was Riddler, and that's basically his channel. So yeah, go subscribe to him. Anyway, yeah, it's the U8. He doesn't have to go, but yeah, a lot of people were surprised because they didn't see him in the entrance exam or they didn't see him in the entrance exam or the red. They didn't see him on on the entrance exam or fuck, damn it. They didn't see him on the entrance exam or the fuck. They didn't see him on the entrance exam or the recommendation exam. So when they get into the classroom, they're really surprised. And they're wondering, what is he doing here? He didn't even go to the entrance exam or the recommendation exam. And they just see him like sleeping on the back of a desk. So Ida tries to wake him up, and as soon as he does, he sees this. As soon as he does, Deku opens his eyes, and he sees like this like glow of yellow and orange mixed together, and it's like really bright, so it blinds Ida for a second. Deku opens his eyes, and let's say that his his eyes are actually still the same. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say his teeth is the same too, just for the hell of it. And yet, everybody was wondering, what is his quirk in it? And everybody was wondering, what is he doing here, and that he can't sleep. Ida asked, what is he doing here? He wasn't in the entry exam or the recommendation exam. And that's because a lot of people were discussing. And Deku said that he was accepted here 7 years ago. So a lot of them were wondering, how did you get accepted so young? Deku said it because he had a powerful quirk. He didn't control it, and he ended up defeating a couple heroes because he went on a burst. And let's say that Deku actually sees Bakugo. He sees Bakugo's yellow, his blonde hair, and it reminds him of Bakugo. And and Deku immediately his eyes start to glow a yellow and orange, like in the picture, but even brighter. So a lot of people are starting to get blind by this. And he went up to Bakugo and asked him. And actually, his eyes were just still the same, like in the picture, but it wasn't glowing that much. Then he walked up to Bakugo, who he didn't know was Bakugo. He wanted to make sure it was. He asked if he's Katsuki Bakugo. Bakugo said, "Yeah." Yeah, yeah. And do you know me? You, yeah, you. And asked, how the fuck do you know me? And asked, how the fuck do you know me? Because I didn't see such a pretty girl as yourself in school. And Deku bitch slaps him. And he goes, because Deku has a lot of hair. So a lot of people think he's a thinks he's a girl. But once Deku, also let's say that Deku also had a hat on, and he was covering up his face, so they didn't see it. He was a dude. So yeah, Deku bitch slapped Bakugo. Bakugo was sent flying across the room, and he almost got knocked out. But Aizawa, right before he was about to get knocked into the where Aizawa where Aizawa was going to teach and everything. Not exactly teach, kind of like what that little stand, whatever that shit is like in the middle of like that, like when you have to walk up, like if you're a teacher or something, like give her like a presentation or some shit. Yeah, basically like right there. But why? Actually, no, that didn't happen. And yeah, Bakugo passes out, and they're surprised how strong Deku is because he one shot the person. We got number one in the entrance exam. So yeah. Deku says, "You bastard," and he starts running up to Bakugo. And let's say that Aizawa walks into the classroom right at that exact moment, and all he sees is Deku about to punch a blonde-haired kid, and he was wondering who the hell is he? Why is Deku doing this? And why is he about to do that? And who the hell is that? So Deku does that. Aizawa tells him to stop right before he's about to punch him. Punch Bakugo and kill him. And he punches himself. And a lot of people see this, and they all of a sudden all they see is Deku's hole. A hole gets punched right into his chest and stomach, and all they see is just this big ass hole. Like what happened to fucking shit. What happened to what happened to Ichigo before he went to Voss the Lord? Then all of a sudden they see Deku come back up and say shh, and he still has a hole in him, but slowly regenerating. A lot of people seeing him regenerate. That's how the fuck is he alive? Deku says. Well, also it's part of my quirk. Anyway, he has the regeneration quirk, but then it was like, did you have a super strength quirk? Deku says, yeah, but it got a whole lot stronger than it was before. Even though before it could one shot All Might, and a lot of people were wondering how the hell he must be joking. But then they remember the incident that happened 7 years ago. And Ida once up to Deku, about to kick him, but Aizawa immediately erases his quirk. Actually, no, Aizawa can't even erase his quirk. So Aizawa, was scolding Deku at this point, and Deku was getting scolded by Deku, was getting scolded by Aizawa, because they have like a parent slash, you have like a father slash student. Fuck, I said student, father slash son, relationship, and yeah, and he either tries to attack Deku. Deku blocks with one finger. He throws him either into multiple walls going into class 1B, and a lot of people wondering what the hell is a class, why the hell is a class 1B, class 1A person doing here, and they see this big ass hole, and they're like, who the hell in there did that? And then all they see is that it was this person who's gray, who has a lot of hair, they didn't think he was a dude, because they think that they know he's a dude, because his see that Deku was wearing this buffy coat, was still in his sleeping bag during this time, like Aizawa. So people didn't know if he was a girl or not, because of his hair. And they only saw his backside, and they only saw his hair, so they thought he was a girl. And yeah, Ida is in a lot of pain, and he tries to get up, but as soon as that happened, Deku used his strings. He didn't use his strings. He used his telekinesis, and he lifted Ito up in the air. Right when he was about to kill Ito, Aizawa told him to stop. So Deku did what he was told, and he just threw Ito to the ground. And Aizawa said, "Was that really necessary?" Deku said, "Yeah, he attacked me after all, but he didn't use his quirk, and you did. So you got to touch Nezu about this." But Deku tells him not to tell him, or else they might do something to her. And yeah. Also, I'm gonna say that this girl is fucking. The hell is her name? Shit. That one girl in the Bay 3 with that purple hair. I mean, is that even considered purple? Anyway, that one girl who's part of the Big 3. I'm gonna say that she's the number fucking 3 hero right now. Ah, fuck. Yeah, she's the number. Oh, fuck. She's the number. Let's say that All Might actually died from that incident, but All For One didn't know. He just thought that, oh, he got knocked out by a kid 7 years ago. But no, All Might actually died, and they actually stated this to the public years ago. And yeah, there's been a whole lot of fucking villains lately, but the Big 3 happened. So yeah. Also, let's say that nobody actually got All For One. You know, actually, let's say that when Deku punched All Might, a little bit of All Might's hair went into Deku's mouth. Deku tried to spit it out, but he couldn't. And he knew lint was dangerous. I mean, he knew hair could kill you. So he tried to spit it out, but he couldn't. And he's like, oh shit, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. But a couple hours later, nothing happened. So I was like, oh, I guess it has to be like a certain amount. So yeah, Deku actually has one for all in this. And he has full coloring. And this full coloring's a yellow-orange, a yellowish orange. Like in his eyes. But it's mostly gold. I don't know what's that yellow. I meant gold. So yeah. Oh, so nobody ever actually saw Deku's full coloring except for Nezu, Nezu, and Dever, and Aizawa are the only people who I fuck who ever saw Deku's full coloring, and they knew that he has all one for all. Also, they know that he's the most powerful person in the world. And also, they also say that they also know that they know All For One is still alive. So yeah. But say that Deku then still hasn't beat All For One. Have one. Fuck. Nah, fuck my cold. Anyway, All For One hasn't been defeated, and yet only Family Beast hasn't been found out. And yeah. Okay. So Deku has to go to the principal office and everything. And Nezu asked why the hell did he do that. They told him why. First, he did that. He was beating the shit out of the blonde hair kid. And I'm really sorry about that, guys. That's just way too annoying. So yeah, really sorry about that. Anyway, Deku. He got suspended for 1 week. 1 week later, so they had to postpone everything. They postponed it. Deku showed everybody his strength, and everybody was surprised because he looked like he wasn't even trying. And Kirishima walked up to Deku and asked how much percent of his power was he using. Deku said, "Oh, I was just using 0%." So a lot of people were asking, "Didn't you say you have a super strength quirk?" Deku says, "Yeah, his quirk is called puppeteer." And a lot of people immediately ran up to Deku, asked what the hell is puppeteer. Deku says that he uses these yellow strings that control people, and immediately after, Ida hears this, he gets a flashback of his brother dying right in front of him while he was watching TV. And Ida immediately tries to fight Deku, but Deku he dodges all of Ida's punches, and this is kind of like in it. And then he immediately uses his telekinesis, throws him all the way across the field into the wall, and Ida still he's in so much he's an adrenaline rush because of how angry he is, and he immediately wants to Deku. Deku uses his telekinesis, sends him up in the air, throws him up in the air. A lot of people are going to think that he's going to die from this fall, but Ida knows that he's going to die from this fall. Deku stops the telekinesis. Then Ida He knows that he has to use it even though it's too early, or else he will die. Yeah, or else that he will die. So he uses reciprocal burst, and right before he's about to fall to his death, I mean, right before he's about to break his legs, I meant, not die. He uses reciprocal burst and does a spin kick, and he lands, and he starts to kick Deku. Deku just keeps throwing him around, bodying him. A lot of people are telling him to stop, but Deku asked Ida if he was going to stop. He kept saying no, so he just kept ragdolling Ida until the point where Ida's whole legs are fucked up. His legs are broken. He tried to use his arms. His arms are broken. He's bloody and tattered. Deku's has a lot of Ida's blood on him. Ida sneaked in a reciprocal burst to kick Deku, but Deku, listen to that, the reciprocal burst kicked Deku. He kicked Deku, but Deku just easily dodged. Immediately used a 1% smashed punch Ida, but Deku has 100% in this on the way. He punched Ida. Also, one for all made his whole body just stronger, even without using a one for all. So yeah, he punched Ida into the floor. Here, so making this big ass shockwave that made everybody go flying like an explosion. Also, there's a whole bunch of explosions because Deku was basically stopping, making Ida stop because he was just beating him down over and over again. And Aizawa kept telling Deku to stop. Then Deku asked Ida one more time to stop. Ida says, "Never, not until you kill me like you did to my brother." So Deku lifts him up in the air, and everybody's seeing this. And Aizawa yells for him to stop. And then all you see is Ida's legs, arms, and head burst into all you see is just all of them come off his body, and a lot of people started to throw up from seeing this and everything. And I saw immediately right up to Deku, asked what the hell is he doing, and Deku looked at Aizawa and said, "This is why people think that you have a villain quirk. And the only reason I even cared for you was because you could destroy the universe, that you could destroy the world if you got mad." And Deku never realized this until now. And after he heard that, right. Also, let's say that they not really anything wasn't stopping Deku. Let's say that Deku actually met her before. The person who was taking care of him when his mom was abusing him and everything. And let's say that she actually died. Let's say that Ultraman actually killed her and everything. He took her quirk and he killed her. So Deku was really he already was on was about to be broken. He was already, so he was like 1%. He was like 0.1% away from breaking. And after Aizawa told him that, like Mob, he went 100%, and he started yelling and everything. Everybody, all they see is this yellow light, and then all you see, and then next, and after it blurs over, all you see is Deku's hand and Aizawa's heart. He grabs Aizawa's heart, crushes it. He throws Aizawa to the students, and he starts killing the students. In a dash, he instantly kills all the students. Then he starts going on a rampage, killing teachers, killing support course students. He kills everybody in 1B. He kills everybody. He kills Nezu. And it's just a massacre. And everybody's hearing about this and everything. So they think, oh no, there's been a villain attack on UA, or that. And then All For One says, I'm the one who killed Deku, who killed All Might and everything. But a lot of people didn't believe him because they knew it was that kid. And then he was like, I'm the one who massacred everybody in UA. So a lot of people got scared of this. And they tried to run. And they tried to run and everything. So they'll say All For One was up on top of him. He starts to jump down. But Deku immediately kills all of them before he jumps down. He kills a lot, like half of the crowd before he jumps down. Then once he jumps down, All for One accidentally kills like 20 of them. I mean, actually not. That doesn't happen because Deku was just rampaging, killing a lot of people and everything. Ah, fuck. Oh, fuck. That was a bad one. Anyway, he kills them and everything, and all everybody who's watching this on TV, they know of the UA massacre and everything, and then all they see is the man who they saw instantly destroy the U.S. jail building, who's on recording on camera, just die, right? Like in a flash, and all they see is adult Deku, and it's like, oh fuck, it's that kid, and they just see, and then as soon as they turn around, to start running back to their house, all they see is a whole bunch of Dekus. Look at the Deku was going so fast. Deku's making a lot of after images. Ah fuck. He's making a whole lot of active images to the point where he literally make actual clones. That's how fast they were going. So all the clones started to immediately body a lot of villains, a lot of heroes, and yeah, Deku at this moment became a vigilante and a serial killer, and he killed. He made a massacre. He killed a whole lot of people. He killed like 20 people who were there. Then he stopped and everything. Then in a flash, it was gone. Let's say that Deku was actually make it. A couple years passed, like 3 years passed. Deku's about like actually 3 years passed. 4 years passed. Deku's 18. He's a vigilante. His hair is really fucking long. And his hair is about as long as in a picture. And his hair is a little bit longer than the pictures. Than the one in the pictures here. You know, then puppeteer pictures back. Puppeteer in the picture. His hair, but yeah. Everybody knows who Deku is and everything. But a lot of people forgot about Deku because he hasn't been doing anything. But at this time, Deku's been making a crew. He made a crew and everything, and his crew consisted of it consisted of 12 people. 6 were women, 6 were men. And yeah, he had this person named Shin, who was his right hand man. But Deku lived in a high-rise apartment after you got massacred and everything. He lived in a high-rise apartment and everything. Like, Shin was his right hand man, and Shin's quirk was the ability to mind control people. Actually, not mind control. I don't want him. Basically, his ability was to read people's minds until he had super strength and super speed from the training Deku made him do and everything. So yeah, that's him. His code name that most people calls him by is actually the operator. So yeah, most people call him the operator. Actually, no, that's not happening. I'm joking. Deku at this time, Deku actually joins. Deku becomes a proxy. I think that's what it's called. And he joined Slender Man's crew. Fuck. I'm sorry about the clicking in the background. I just had to turn it on my computer. Anyway. Yeah, he joined the Slender Man's crew and everything. And became known as the second... fuck. and he became known as the second strongest creepypasta behind Slenderman. Because, Slenderman's powers are just, OPAF. You know, he's hella OP. He's not like God level, but he's at least, he can easily, massacre a whole bunch of people and everything. And, yeah, matey. As I'm gonna leave this off, I'm gonna continue this in the next part, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace.